Good morning, students. In the first unit, now I'm going to explain about constructor. So, what do you mean by constructor? What I'm going to cover is constructor, this keyword, overloading methods, overloading constructor, access control, usage of static, usage of finder. So, constructor is a member function which initialize. It will be the same name as the class name. So we'll go to directly the program. So class constructor, when it is explicitly called, when a class is invoked, the constructor is always invoked. So constructed class rectangle int the program int length. So we'll see from the main program actually. So there are types of constructor with this no argument, with this parameterized constructor. With this argument is which is there. So we'll go to the main program. Rectangle area is called public static. So for this rectangle, you'll be creating here. You see there is a constructor. So for constructor rectangle rect1 equal to new rectangle 15. So you are passing your parameter. Okay, here the parameter has been passed. Is parameterized constructor. So for rectangle, you have created area. There you will be having that is constructed with what you are passing for that object is created variable. Then rect area la what function it is going to perform. It is going to multiply rect length and width. So you are going to create an object for rectangle rect1. With that, what method you are going to that with this rect1 you are going to call rect area. Okay, rect area is the method used in the class here. So here again the value will be passed here. With now with the no arguments constructor and both parameterized constructor as an example, we'll come back to this main program. Complex C1 equal to new complex. So here complex, this first complex C1 equal to new complex. If it is so, then you have no parameter constructor is created. Here how it will be displayed is real and imaginary value. Anyhow, the value which is initialized here is 0, 0. So 0 plus 0. Then if it is same name, only the objects you are changing. This is parameter constructor. C2 new complex of 2, 3. So C2 dot real plus, so your value is declared as R and I. What value you are passing here, that will be initialized to 2 and 3. So you'll be having 2 plus 3i. So either in a same program, no argument constructor or parameterized constructor can be passed. Then again, one more example is you are going to add this using this keyword. See, listen, what is this program is? So public new complex 10, 20. And then complex C of 2, one more object is created for a same constructor name. And then this is actually a copy constructor. Complex C1 equal to new complex. C3, in the C3 value, you are going to C1 dot add of C2. So when this program is called, this complex for default, real imaginary, then complex of add new complex. So when this value is passed, this dot real, then a dot real. Then again this dot image, a dot. Here for what? For this n, what is now the result for that value. So again in this real and imaginary, what value it is given. So here 20, again that value will be given as 40. So added and then output will be given. Then this keyword, why this keyword is used to correct that class instance, refer current class of the variable, what you are passing. So here if there is any ambiguity between the instance, this keyword will resolve. So if you have common, so this start with that class, if you give only that value will be taken as. So here this student, you are having one constructor student int roll number. So this is corresponds to this dot roll number. Only for this constructor, this will be. Now see with the same name you are having. So with the 111 Ankit 5000, when you give both the parameterized constructor, when student S1 is called, 111 Ankit 5000 value will be displayed. When S2 is called, that memory, that value will be erased and that value will be accessed. So method overloading in Java, like the same class adder, int a add. So here constructor is over. Here it is method. So what method? Here no constructor we are not using. We are just having a class test overloading, adder a equal to new adder. So with that a dot add, what method is if it is double one, the same add name with the types of method. So double one na 22, double one na 33 will be displayed. So when you're going to have changing of data type with the double one with, so if it is two arguments, but the data type change according to that, it will be considered. This is constructor overloading where you will be having constructor with this no parameter and with this is a single parameter. So according to that, the constructor will be, if it is main, that output will be there. Java alone will be printed first. If again, if it is no constructor, then according to that, it will be printed. Then access controller, default, private, public, protected access type are there. And then static variable, then static variable is there, how you have to give. Static int count, if you give the count value, if you give static also, when you give new objects, output will be indicated. Whereas in final, if you try to give, the value will not be updated. Once if you give, the final method cannot be having stopping the value. Static can change the value when at a time it is incrementing, but final, once if you have given made as final, the value cannot be changed. Thank you.